Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video we start all the finish work on the console. In the last video you saw us actually build it, put it all together. Now I'm going to cut a bunch of holes into it. I'm going to get the underside watertight. By doing that I'm going to be using West System epoxy, the 105 resin with the 205 fast hardener. I could use the fast hardener because I'm in the shop. I could get this about 70 degrees and that'll allow me just enough work time to roll it out, or to mix it up, get it rolled in and let it set up. My goal is to roll out a coat, let it tack up, and that'll allow me to put on a second coat. And once we get to that point, then I know I have the underside sealed with all the, all the hardware that's holding the frame to the outer shell and all of that. That makes everything watertight and weatherproof. So that's the plan today. We'll attack the underside, get all that done, and then we'll be able to flip it over and work on the outer side, which repeating the process of rolling out the 105 resin on the outer shell of the console and then being able to actually lay up fiberglass on that outer shell. So that's going to be a little bit more intricate, but this video is pretty much going to be basically me mixing up some resin and rolling it on the underside of the console, which is the crucial part of finish work. So without any further ado, we're gonna get to work. So we're gonna cut some holes in this brand new console. All right, so how I have this set up currently is I have a stencil for my SMG 7 gauge. So that's squared off and taped, as well as the control box stencil, or the template, and the key switch. All right. So what I went ahead and did here was I measured down from the top. As you can see, that top seam, I measured down about an inch from the top of that seam just to keep it square. I did the same thing with the control box because I can't use a level because I'm on a kind of a jet ski stand while in here, and this was all. And just like that, we have a mounting hole for an SMG 7. And now we have a nice cutout for the control box. And we moved it over so close, we have just enough material here where we're not going anywhere near the skeleton of the console. There's still enough to do some waterproofing behind here and some glass work, which I plan on doing. But that's exactly what we wanted. All right, for the key switch, we have two intersecting lines here. So our guide bit will be placed on each one of those intersecting lines, and we'll have two 3-inch holes giving us a hole that looks like a figure 8, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, figuring out my center where I want this hatch to be. This will be facing me from the front of the console. This is where the key switch goes. So I'm 7 3/4 from each side of the console, and now I want to measure up equally so we're sitting flush and straight. This will allow me to get into the console to do any kind of wiring I need to do, and maybe pull batteries inside and out as well, and just access to the console in general. So, I have 3 inches. 3 inches. So we're good. We're right where we want to be. Okay, so we got it all mixed up. We did it for more than a minute. So now I know it's thoroughly mixed, and now, just like everything else I've been doing, 4-inch foam roller, 4-inch tray, and we're gonna coat everything in here. I also have, because I have a structure to deal with, I'm going to be using a chip brush as well, just to get into all these areas that the roller probably could get into, but it's just going to be much easier with the chip brush. So let's get started and see how we do. Oh. So I'm going to go ahead and roll all this out, so you don't have to watch me roll this all out continuously, but you guys get the picture. I'm going to be coating everything with the resin, letting it get tacky. Takes about an hour. With the temperature in here, it should sit up in about an hour. Okay, what you see here is one coat completely rolled out of resin, and we're just going to let this tack up. We're just going to let this tack up, and then once it's tacky to the touch where it's not coming off, we're going to go ahead and roll out a second coat. And that is the plan. And that should make everything in here watertight. All right, well, that's the second coat rolled on. And now we're just going to let it set up. I'm not going to jostle this around and start working on the outside. I'd rather just let it set up, and then we're going to come back and do the outside, you know, where we could just pay attention to just that. I have to actually cut cloth for that. And that's going to be a little bit more of a precision time thing, because as I roll it out and then it tacks up, once I roll it out again, I have to have my cloth ready to go. So that'll be in the next video. So we got the second coat on and accomplished our goal. We got pretty much all but 2 of the holes cut in. We just have to cut in for the key switch and the helm, like I said earlier. And that's it. So moving right along, and yeah, coat 2's down. Hey, so that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Quick one. Just wanted to get this done, and this was a crucial part. Have to get this done before we can get to the outside. So we were able to cut the holes in and get everything cut in that we wanted to, minus the helm and minus the switch panel. I just didn't have those. Quick video today. I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell. If you can subscribe, hit that bell, because that way you get notified when I upload a new video. we're gonna keep on going. We're having a lot of fun with this. I've had some really nice comments and some people reaching out, asking really good questions, giving me really good advice. I appreciate that for all of you that have commented and you know, trying to help me out along the way. Again, I'm no expert. I'm an amateur. I just love doing this stuff. So sharing it with you guys has been great because the feedback's been amazing. So I'm really appreciative of it, and we're gonna keep going. I mean, I'm trying to get to the finish line now because now that I have the motor and it's in and we're gonna put it on the boat soon, we're gonna wanna get this boat out on the water and just go. So, and I'm bringing you guys along with me for that. We'll be fishing, we'll be exploring, we'll be taking it all kinds of cool places. So definitely stay tuned. So hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you guys will know when I'm out on this boat doing awesome stuff. So once again, thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.